last episode of GT Academy, the competitors were put through their paces both mentally and physically.
Pick it up.
Go.
They learned to work as a team in the pit stop challenge. They raced a 350Z and they completed a 4-hour karting event.
You, my boy, are an endurance racer.
And at the end of the first 2 days, the leaderboard saw German taxi driver Lars Slommer in 5th, the Spaniard Lucas Ordonez in 4th, UK's fastest gamer Matthew Gordon in 3rd, Swedish baker Chris Midmark in 2nd, and French mechanic Fabrice Bernard at the top in 1st place. The gamers are halfway through the academy. From here on in, the pressure will mount as the judges start their elimination process.
Today, you'll notice that one of our judges is missing. Elliot.
He is preparing the most savage fitness tests imaginable. Get the job done and stake your claim for a place here this weekend. On the bus.
Yesterday's go-karting took it out of everybody, so I think everyone's feeling really sore. And considering it's fitness today, doesn't help a lot.
I'm really exhausted from yesterday, but I've been stretching a lot, and hopefully after this day, I'm ranked #1.
We have a new member on the team, especially here for today. He's called Jim Oakley. He's a former Marine Sergeant Major, providing what I call encouragement.
The Dubai 24-hour endurance race is extremely tough. The gamers will now be put through an intense cardiovascular workout to gauge their fitness.
That was it. I can't get no more.
You're out, definitely.
Here we are.
Chris Midmark excels in the blue test and is the last man standing, but that was just the warm-up.
Well done. Okay, welcome to the Salt course, 2 kilometres, best effort, hopefully get it under about 11 minutes. Stand by, 3, 2, 1, off we go.
The second phase sees Italian Giacomo Canile lead the way, but as he and Frenchman Fabrice Bernard struggle through the water, Chris Midmark takes the inside line and passes him. Midmark holds his position and earns himself another victory.
The more the competition is going, the more I want to win. And I'm going to give it my all.
And while the rest of the field battle away, Englishman Matthew Gordon shows his determination by finishing 2nd.
I'm proving things to myself as I go along, and especially today with the fitness as well, so it's really pleasing to just do well in an area which I knew would be one of the hardest.
I think I've got what it takes, yeah. Graduating would be amazing. It would just mean the world to me, and I'll take it very seriously as a result and, you know, grab it with both hands if the opportunity comes.
With the gamers nearing the advanced driving stage of the programme, it's time for them to meet the GT Academy legend.
Give it up for Johnny Herbert.
Johnny will be an integral part of the judging process, and this is the perfect opportunity for the competitors to top the pro.
Johnny, what would you say are the key characteristics that the 2 guys who eventually go to Dubai to represent Nissan and PlayStation will have to have?
What we need to see that the desire and that commitment. That commitment is going to be tough on you guys. You've got a lot of pressure. You've got to give it absolutely everything. You're going to have to be selfish because you're coming here for yourself and for yourself only. And I want to see passion. And passion is going to be something that is going to drive you to get this prize at the end of the day.
You have to believe, don't you? If you're going to get the job done, you've got to believe that you can win.
Definitely so. I think believing, is the difference between the guys that get to Formula 1 and the guys that don't. The guy that really wants it is going to throw everything into it. If he has a negative run, he's then going to turn that into a positive. And that's what you've got to do. If you haven't got the inner belief, you know, you may as well pack your bags and go home tonight because you're not going to do it.
Can you tell us about racing in Dubai?
It's damn hard work. You've really got to look after yourself because that 24 hours is so long, and if you don't drink, you don't eat, you don't sleep, when you come to the 20th hour, you will be completely finished. And mentally, it's very hard because you're going to be driving the car in the daytime, then it goes dark, completely different situation. So it's a good question because it's a very tough one.
Thanks.
Final question then, and I think this would help all of the guys. A tip from a British Grand Prix and Le Mans winner on how they can cope with pressure.
Pressure's going to be there. That's human nature. It's always going to be there. But I think you can reduce it just by really fixing yourself on the job in hand. And that's it. Nothing else.
GT Academy, the legend, Johnny Herbert.
Dealing with the media is an important part of being a professional racing driver. The gamers will now be scored as they are interviewed by a room full of international motorsport journalists.
This is something that is part of the package of being a driver. It's not just about being a driver. It's not being the fittest. It's the whole package. So this is going to be a good test for them because it's something they haven't done before. They have to think about what they want to do and what they want to say.
Would you say that win or lose, this is a life-changing experience?
I'm a taxi driver or a race driver, and that's a big, a big thing.
Who of you guys are best playing PlayStation?
Me. Johnny, what about Giacomo? I mean, I've seen many Formula One drivers who couldn't have given as good a press conference.
My teachers won't see me for the next 4 months, maybe if I win. But that's not a problem.
And he is an absolute sponsor's dream.
Yeah, he was very articulate, which was very nice.
Very funny.
Very funny, and very, very confident.
But it's Chris Midmark that really stuns the judges.
When you have achieved your ultimate goal of doing the race in Dubai, where do you realistically see yourself going from there?
I'd probably just wait to see what happens.
That has to be the most clueless answer to a question I've ever heard. He had no plan. The worst guy up there, in the press conference, was our championship leader. I'm reeling from that.
You know, that's something that's obviously going to be a big scratch against him.
The competitors now have the opportunity to put Johnny Herbert's masterclass tips into practice as they transfer their gaming skills to the track.
Listen, 350Z Pursuit is all about car control.
For added pressure, two competitors will race identical slalom courses at the same time. The first back into their starting box wins.
The fact that you can see your competitor coming the other way and you know if you've gained or lost will really bring out the competitive nature.
So they've done their little practice run, but now they've got to really think about where they've got to improve.
Some of the guys are really fast. I think it's gonna be hard, very hard today.
The standard of driving from Europe's fastest GT gamers is impressive, but it's Lars Slommer that's the first to catch the judges' attention.
Lars, very smooth already.
Yeah.
First discipline of the day is obviously listen to what you had to say in your masterclass. He's putting into practice.
The only thing he forgot one of the roundabouts, but that's
taxi driver, mate.
Yes.
He always wants to get the client to the
quick way
airport
around,
quicker.
absolutely, yeah.
Italian Luca Lorenzini also puts on a display to show that he's a force to be reckoned with by posting the quickest time of the day.
More aggression, good.
Yeah. Giacomo Cunile has shown physical strength throughout the academy. However, GT Academy leader Steve Deeks is not convinced Giacomo is giving his all.
You are, at the moment, my biggest disappointment here at GT Academy, and I'm going to tell you why. You look like a race driver, you talk like a race driver. Yeah, I'm sure the girls will like you, right? But at the moment, you're not giving me 110%. That's what I asked you for. Don't smile. This is your one chance to become a professional race driver. Don't smile. Don't smile, right? Seriously, start showing me what you're capable of. Clear?
Good luck.
Good.
Yes. You can smile. Now get lost.
Giacomo takes on board what Deeks has said and sets about destroying the pursuit course, posting the third fastest time, just a tenth of a second behind Spaniard Lucas Ordonez. At the end of day 3, the GT Academy has to decide on which 6 gamers to eliminate. Having spent hours locked away in a room deliberating who will advance to the next stage, the judges will now deliver their verdict.
Would the following drivers please stand up? Hans-Heinrich Christensen, Daniel Lopez, Eric Kesselring, Dario Infante, John Cook, Kari Keskinen. Your time at GT Academy has come to an end. Would you please leave? Gentlemen, from this point on, anything less than 110% application will see you out of contention.
At the conclusion of day 3, the top 5 gamers hold their positions with Lars Slommer in 5th, Spaniard Lucas Ordonez in 4th, the UK's Matthew Gordon in 3rd, Chris Midmark in 2nd, behind Frenchman Fabrice Bernard at the top of the leaderboards. After the break, the competitors will be racing the GTR and Silverstone single-seaters. They will need to impress as once again a further 6 gamers will be eliminated.